Tapped in exclusive. We are the internet.
Y'all know what the
bitch.
fuck going on.
All right, Captain Crunch,
Yes, sir.
tapping in with us. Thank you so much, man.
Great to be here, man.
Thank you so
We
much.
appreciate you, brother.
We're
Yeah,
really
for sure.
excited to have you. We've had a lot of people ask for your interview.
For real.
One of our producers was like, "Yo, you need to talk to Captain Crunch. Like, this guy's a fucking legend."
Yeah.
Blah
Yeah.
blah. And I was like, "Yeah, I mean, how do we get him?" He's like, "I'm gonna DM him," and we got
Yeah.
you. So we're so happy to have you here, man.
Man, it's great to be here. Good vibes, man. I just met y'all like 5 minutes ago, but I'm already rocking with y'all interview, man. I don't
Thank
even
you,
like
man.
doing interviews. I don't even be doing interviews, but shit,
We
I'm
appreciate
fucking
you.
with y'all, man.
Thank you, man. We
You
appreciate
bought
that.
the cool vibe too,
we
man.
appreciate that.
Hell
man.
yeah.
I know you was probably like pulling up, like, what the fuck this shit gonna be like, you know?
Yeah.
Tapped in.
Tapped
Yeah.
in,
You like,
bro.
man,
I like
who are
it.
these guys, man? And
It's
then
crazy.
Chilling, bro.
I like it. It's some real LA shit. I could tell.
Yeah,
Yeah.
dude.
Y'all
for
both
sure.
from LA?
Yeah,
Yes.
we're both from LA.
Yeah.
But we want to talk about where you're from, man, because I know you're from Sequoia, right?
I'm from actually Sequoia County.
Yeah.
It's in East Oklahoma. It's on the border with Arkansas. So I grew up part of the time in Arkansas too.
Isn't that near the river over there? What is that, the-
Actually, yes.
How?
So I grew up in Sequoia County. So imagine like to the east, 20 minutes to the east
yeah.
is Fort Smith, Arkansas. That's the city that I was
Right.
born in. I went to school over there and shit. It's actually the Arkansas River separates
Yeah.
Oklahoma and Arkansas. and
Right,
shit, yeah.
right.
It's-
It's a Chickasaw Nations over there, right?
It's actually part of the Cherokee Nation.
Cherokee Nation.
Yeah, so technically, like,
Chickasaw is to the west, right?
I honestly, bro, I couldn't tell you, but like,
Yeah.
the Supreme Court just ruled that like all of East Oklahoma, like where I'm from, is technically like the
Indian
Cherokee
land?
Nation.
Wow. Wow.
Yeah, like it was some whole like crazy shit and shit. Like,
Was it? Did you grow up like they were like close? Did y'all go to school with each other, or like no, like the Indian people like?
with Indian people?
Yeah.
First off, it's kind of sad actually. Like there's very few like full blood like Indian people like left. Like it's probably only like almost everyone in the area that I grew up is with some part Indian. Like
Right.
I'm not though, but like motherfucking yeah, most people are mixed with some kind of like Cherokee or
Right.
Choctaw or something like that.
Yeah. Now, what was it like growing up? What was this? Because you were born in, you said Arkansas?
Yeah, I was born in Arkansas, but I lived in Sallisaw, which is in Sequoia County, my whole life.
So what was it like growing up in Sequoia County?
Bro, it's just like, man, like, people really don't have like a lot.
Right.
Like I'm not gonna act like I was probably like one of the only. I'm not gonna act like I had it like super tough, but I'm gonna be honest, like. I was probably one of the only kids I went to school with that came from like a 2-parent household type shit. Like, it's really, people don't really have a lot of shit. There's a lot of trailer parks. It's a lot of like, you know, like, just shit going on, just like poor white people type shit. Like,
Yeah. But that comes with some crazy shit too.
Yeah.
it definitely does come with some crazy shit. It's not like a whole lot of like gangs and violence and shit like that.
Right.
But it is a lot of like.
But there's poverty.
and shit.
Yeah. Well, the poverty leads to
And-
like obviously niggas selling dope. and,
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
all that type of shit.
Yeah, all types of shit.
And
But
people struggling around
people
you.
struggling, and people are also. It's really country, and it's also very religious.
Wow.
Everybody
Like-
go to church on Sunday.
Shit, me personally, my mom made me go to church every goddamn Sunday
But the church
until I moved out. Church is not lit, bro.
No,
You
I'm
said
talking about
church be
no,
lit.
but when you're a young dude, no, I'm saying like when you
Church
young,
is lit.
No, when you young and you gotta go to church and you forced, it be other bad little niggas in there with you. So you be.
Oh, you're talking about
Yeah.
Sunday school.
Yeah,
Sunday school is lit.
Sunday school is lit. You was in there.
Because you can
acting
just
cool.
fuck with people.
On some weird shit. One of the weirder parts about growing up in Oklahoma. Oh my bad, I'm staying far.
Oh, no, you're cool.
But like, so I went to this holiness school. Y'all ever heard of holiness religion?
Yeah.
But like basically what it is,
What is
it's
that?
like a super strict like Southern Baptist type shit. It's like
Right.
a step below like Amish and shit. Like
Yes.
like they can drive cars and shit, and like some of them have TVs. Most of them don't even got TVs
Right.
and shit.
They're pure.
But
They're
like
pure.
they like the girls can't wear pants. They have to like cover up. They be wearing like long jean skirts and shit like to cover up their whole skin. They have to wear. They can't if they have long hair. They not allowed to cut their hair.
Jesus.
Like, but nah. I went to a holiness school from like 1st grade to like 4th grade. I went there for like 4 years and shit
So it's some
until
raw
I got
shit.
kicked out because I got kicked out because I was like messing with one of the other girls I went to school with,
What'd
and
you
I had
do?
a pair of scissors and shit, and she kept, I don't know, she was like like messing with me somehow, and I snuck up behind her, and I like snipped her hair,
Took a
like
piece
I
of
just
her
cut off.
hair.
I just cut off a little piece of her hair,
Oh,
and that shit goes against their religion, bro. I got kicked out of that shit.
Oh my God! For cutting the hair.
Yeah.
Did
but
you have
nah,
any other like weird like disruptions with them? Like weird shit that they punished you
weird
for?
shit?
Were they like,
For cussing?
damn.
I was constantly in trouble, but they think like hell and like don't like dang is a curse word.
Oh, okay.
They
So
think
it is strict.
strict as fuck, bro. Strict as fuck.
That shit
That must have
sounds
really impacted you as a young
aggressive.
man.
As a young man, it did, but
Aggressive.
like at the same time, I feel like some of that shit did like shape me. Like
Yeah.
they like really some like stand up
Yeah.
like
The morals are
like morals and shit. Like obviously I'm not too religious. Like
Right.
being forced to go to church my whole life kind of turned me off of that.
Yeah. It pushes you away.
I call it Bible bashing when you like try
Right.
to slam it into somebody like you have
Yeah,
to
like
do
I
it.
don't really, and also, bro, like I feel like a lot of people that are Christian, like this, like it tell you in the Bible not to be judgmental and to love your neighbor and shit like that. But I feel like a lot of people they might follow the other shit. Oh, maybe they don't have sex before marriage. Maybe they don't. Maybe
Right.
they don't. You see what I'm trying to say? But at the
Yeah.
same
No,
time,
they-
they being mad judgmental to people that
Yeah.
don't follow.
They cherry pick.
Cherry pick.
So they find the thing they really want to enforce, and they use that fucking thing, and
Yeah,
they
type shit,
they
man.
overlook the other shit.
Man, some of them people are really good people. Some
Of
of them ain't.
course.
Some of them ain't.
Of
I ain't
course,
gonna lie.
that's like everybody,
Yeah.
right? That's everybody. You find some good people, you find some shitty people.
Yeah, going to holiness school is weird as fuck.
Now,
It was landmark.
It sounds
the,
aggressive.
the only reason I even ended up really going to that shit was because like I told you, like the area that I grew up in is mad like poverty and shit. The school systems are fucked up, bro.
Right.
Like,
Yeah.
like the teachers, they only make like $28,000 a year, bro.
Ooh.
Jesus.
I'm
But the
dead
average
ass. Public
household
school,
probably
that's-
makes less.
Yeah, bro, poor as fuck. So the schools are fucked up. So my mom tried to send me to private school and shit.
And that didn't last. What the
Yeah,
fuck?
it didn't last. So then after that, I went to public school in Fort Smith,
What was
which
that
is
like?
in Arkansas. That's really when I started getting into like rap music and shit in like 6th grade and shit.
What did you find? What did you? what you listen
It was
to?
like Zero,
Shit.
like
Shout
a lot
out
of
Zero.
a lot of old Texas shit, like
Yeah, that's that
Lil
Houston
Boozy,
shit.
Swisher House. Well, I said Texas shit. Lil Boozy from Baton Rouge and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But he's
All that like southern
Like
rap
all
shit.
that like
He's that
early
southern.
like southern rap shit and shit. Like
yeah.
I had this dude because like I said
Chop
I lived
the
in
screw tape
I
and
lived
shit.
in I lived in Sallisaw the whole time. So I had this other kid that was carpooling with me and shit. And his dad would play like Ghetto Boys and shit, like mom
Oh,
playing
shit.
tricks on me.
Yeah.
I used to really
Damn.
fuck with that shit.
That's
Yeah.
sick as
As
fuck.
a young boy, that video used to scare the shit out of me, boy.
Yeah.
Yeah, remember what's the name? Bushwick Bill.
Bush-
Remember the
yeah.
little nigga? I used
Yeah,
to, like,
to me, Mine Playing Tricks on Me is one of the most classic rap songs
Amazing.
of all time.
Amazing.
it's considered
Amazing.
like one of the like,
No, it's a-
all-time great like
It's
rap
a Hall
songs.
of Fame
Yeah, rap song. Yeah,
caliber song.
But that's pretty dope though to have like influences you don't even know that shit was like getting into
I'm
you
trying
like
to think
that.
of what some other my early influences like. I really used to be super into like rock music and shit like.
What's
that's
some
how-
of the shit you like?
Like really I used to be super into like. This is gonna sound weird. I used to be into like not like 80 and 90s like thrash metal. Like Megadeth used to be my favorite.
Megadeth's
band.
lit. Did you
Yeah,
like
Megadeth.
Pantera?
Hell yeah. Dimebag is one of my favorite.
Dimebag Darrell's a
He's one of my
legendary
favorite
fucking
guitar players.
guitarist,
Like
bro.
he like inspired
would.
me. Him and
Southern
Jimi Hendrix.
Trendkill, fucking.
You have,
Him and
to,
Jimi
you have to
Hendrix.
school me.
yeah,
Seriously.
come on now.
But nah, like
5
like,
minutes
like, I
alone.
used to. That's how I really got into music, cause I used to like. I remember it was just like, I would be home all summer and shit. I wouldn't have shit to do, and my mom just like, I'll be around the house like running around bugging like.
Yeah.
So my mom started trying to put me in guitar lessons. I lasted like one day, cause
Yeah.
I used to be like. like back then, I used to be like the shortest kid in my grade. My hands was hella small when I was like 10 and shit.
Right, which is difficult with guitar.
So like I had guitar lessons for one day. Am I standing close enough to the mic?
Is he coming in?
A little closer.
Yeah. So that's that's a little bit too.
So I was saying, so
That's
you can
perfect,
relax,
though,
so you
isn't
can
it?
relax a little bit.
Was I just talking about?
We were talking about Pantera. You were
Oh
taking
yeah, I was
guitar
talking. Oh
lessons.
yeah. So like when I was like 10, I tried to go to guitar lessons and shit. And I had after one session, my teacher told me she told my mom his hands too small, like he don't have the attention span, like
Fuck
I
her.
I don't think he'll ever be able to like
Wow.
do music type
Man, fuck
shit.
that lady.
Holy
No, it wasn't no
shit.
lady. It was a
Oh.
dude. It's an old redneck dude.
Fuck that
Oh,
redneck.
wow.
But like after that, like
Little did he know.
that shit pissed me off so much. Even as like a 10-year-old, and I wanted to play guitar so bad. I'm like, bro, I'm gonna get super nice.
Yeah.
So from like when I was like 10 years old on, I used to play guitar like obsessively, bro. Like I'll just sit in my room. Like one summer, I remember I'll practice like 4 or 5 hours a day, sometimes longer than that.
Just on that hoe.
Just
going
like,
crazy.
just like I had like a book of like I think I had another teacher for a little bit longer, like, but I never really like took lessons like that. I used to buy like tab books and
I was
shit.
about to say, did you read tab?
Yeah, I
That's
did
how
read
you did
tabs.
it. You didn't read the like music sheets.
And
you did
yeah,
the tab.
and I also had like scale sheets. Like even to this day, I don't really play that much anymore. I play
Right.
guitar on a couple beats that I did,
Yeah.
but really I just used to sit in my room and just like jam out like just for
That's
hours
fire.
and shit. Yeah.
Damn. Could you do some of those fucking Pantera songs?
Shit, I never really got that good at like playing other people's songs.
Right. So you make your own.
Yeah, I actually did. I would like come up with my like
So
my own riffs and like little shit, and
Yeah.
sometimes I would write lyrics.
So
but-
that was kind of the intro to you producing, because you were just fucking making
I
music
have a
young.
question.
yeah, what's up?
So tabs is reading music.
Okay, so tabs is like it's like I'm trying to explain. It's like a notation, like it's like it'll have like 6 lines, and each of the lines is supposed to represent a string, and then they'll have like a number. Like if it say like let's say 12 on a certain line, like on the first line, that'll mean the 12th fret on the first string.
Okay.
If that makes any sense.
Yeah, no, it does totally.
yeah,
and
it
they'll
does.
have like dots that represent. All right, this is your finger placement, so you know. All right,
Nah,
if,
yeah, type shit.
I'm gonna play this song, I just gotta follow the tab.
Yeah, learning how to do stuff like that
So,
is so crazy.
tab is amazing because it's a free, easy way to learn how to play guitar. You
Yeah,
don't
shout
have
out to
fucking-
shout out to whoever invented tabs.
Wasn't there was like a website back in the day, tabs 123 or something, and you could get any fucking song.
I used to. I don't know if that's the same one, but I used to have a
Yeah,
tab like that.
every song you wanted to learn was there.
That's
It was
pretty fire.
amazing.
Shout out
No,
to them.
God.
But yeah, so that was your kind of your intro to music, was that
Mhm.
just fucking around with guitar, and it was really a way to actually keep you. Your mom thought it was a way to just kind of keep you doing shit, right?
Yeah. Also, my mom, she used to play piano at church and shit.
Oh, nice.
I was gonna say, is fucking someone as musical
Yeah,
as
he
you
always-
and your
yeah.
family, like
Yeah, my mom, she's pretty good playing piano. My dad is really like he has no. Shout out to my dad. He's like one of the best influences in my life. Like
Shout
real,
out pops.
real solid like family man, like take care of business type of dude.
Shout out
Wow.
pops.
Yeah,
That's
like
awesome.
I'm really lucky to have that in my life because, like I said, like a lot of people, most people in my area
they didn't.
didn't have a father in their life.
Yeah, that's fire.
Fuck. Can we talk? Cause I really wanted to keep talking about where you're from. So if I were to go visit, is there like food? Is there something that's
Yeah.
that like what's the shit? Like what do you remember
Shit,
that's
if you really wanna like, how do I put this? The main meal in Oklahoma is famous for is barbecue #1,
right?
and #2 we got y'all know what chicken fried steak is?
Yeah, of course.
Chicken fried steak is like it's like a
Is
it's
it
like
an
it's like
art
a
there?
steak battered like fried
Yeah.
chicken, and then they
Yeah,
top it
that's
with
crazy.
gravy.
Yeah.
But is it like
They serve
best
it at
at
the
like
strip
a
clubs.
diner or some shit, or is there a
Um,
restaurant that you
um,
fuck with, or what?
Shit, to be
Could you
totally
shout 'em
honest,
out?
with you, if I was to shout out a restaurant
Yeah.
in Sequoia County, I'll probably have to shout out Wild Horse Mountain Barbecue.
Wild Horse Mountain
Oh,
Barbecue.
That sounds kind of.
All right, you heard it here first. Go check
shout
that
out
shit
to Wild
out.
Horse Mountain Barbecue. If you go
Wild
to
Horse.
if you go to the room in the back and shit, they got a baby picture of me. They got a picture of me wearing
shit.
Rare
They got
gem.
baby
In the
Captain
background.
Crunch.
Yeah.
Baby
In
I'm
the
on the wall.
rare gem.
Yeah, I wish I had it.
Damn.
I wish I had a picture of it. But if you go there in Sallisaw,
Next time you go, you gotta send us the picture.
no, I got you. If y'all ever shit, I know y'all ain't never finna go there, but if y'all was,
Oh no, I'll go there.
Yeah, we
I
do.
used to be a big fan of the Oklahoma City Thunder because I was a
Oh,
huge,
I'm still a Thunder fan, man.
huge
They
Russell
kinda,
Westbrook fan.
shit.
so-
Yeah, he's the best Thunder player of all time.
The GOAT.
I don't really fuck with KD like that.
Fuck KD all day.
Shit. He did a lot.
Fuck
He
KD.
did a lot for the city, so I don't know if I want to say fuck KD, but
No, I'm gonna say
low
it.
key fuck KD.
You know why? I'm gonna tell you why. I was a
KD gonna
Thunder
pull up on
fan.
your Twitter.
Since
Yeah.
the Thunder were created,
hmm
so you know how it feels.
So
Me too.
You know how it feels.
I mean, I was hella young whenever what did they
2008
yeah
2007.
the Hornets actually played in Oklahoma City for like
for
1 year when
for
I
a
was,
little
like,
bit, yeah.
or not actually was it the Hornets? I remember some NBA team. that
Someone
Chris-
was there for a little
yeah,
bit.
because I remember because Chris Paul played in Oklahoma City.
Yes.
For a year.
Right, right.
Damn,
Yeah, I guess that
don't
was the
remember
Hornets.
that.
It must have been.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh.
but yeah.
Okay, back to like guitars and shit like that and playing music. Was you recording yourself while doing this shit? Like, did you ever record yourself like
Nah,
making guitar songs?
I never. There's actually like
Cause I know
bruh,
Garage Band was around.
Cause bruh, my mom put me. I told you she was just trying to get me like out the house. Cause I was mad. I have ADHD really bad, so I'll just be running around being mad and annoying. Like
Yeah,
How does
young
that-
nigga Shit.
How
yeah,
does
like
does
so like she sent me to this like it was like a rock band camp or some shit.
nice?
Like
School of
like
Rock.
a School of
Nice.
Rock type head ass looking
Hell
at
yeah.
shit. But nah, they like all put us in like they put us with some random kids and shit, and we
Wow.
each they gave us the chance to each like record a song, and like at the end of the rock camp shit, like everybody performed,
Wow.
and I was actually singing and playing guitar, and
What?
I had like a okay, so when I was in like elementary school, like for some reason I had like some beef with this Hispanic shorty and shit, and like she had did something. I don't remember. I think she pulled my hair and she got in trouble for it. But the point of this being, for some reason, her family gave me this cheap ass guitar and shit. Like this
Was it
$20
like,
guitar. It was probably from like a pawn shop or some shit. So when I performed at the rock band camp at this shit, like after I got done doing all my song and shit, I like fucking smashed the guitar and shit. live.
No, like
Every-
Jimi Hendrix.
Yeah, not like on some Sex Pistol shit.
Yeah, hell yeah. Oh, on some like you were just going nuts.
Yeah, I bet
Was
they
it like
ain't-
a fucking Epiphone or what did they give you? What
Nah,
kind
it was like an acoustic guitar.
Oh, okay,
Oh,
okay.
so really
It wasn't
some
even
thotty
it
shit.
wasn't even the guitar.
It
that
was
I
like a
playing
Toys
the
R
song
Us fucking.
So you
Yeah.
smashed that shit.
with.
Everybody was
I have no idea why they gave me that guitar. Like I.
Well, R.I.P. the
It
guitar.
was a peace offering.
yeah.
Yeah.
Shout out to that lady's folks, man.
Shout out.
Shout out to her, man.
Shout out to the
wh-
Hispanic
What was
shorty.
everybody saying after you smashed the guitar? Niggas was like, you was crazy.
Not really. Everybody was like, yeah.
They were
That's
lit.
what I mean, like lit. Like
it was like a
yeah.
bunch of like. So the area that I did this in, it was in Arkansas. It was in Van Buren, which is more like it's more like the suburbs. Like Sallisaw is more like country. Like Van Buren is more like the suburbs. So I was in there with a bunch of like suburb white kids. They were like, yeah, woo.
Hell
like,
yeah,
like
they were
they were going
feeling that
crazy.
shit.
Yeah, they were.
You were
fucking
like
with
Kurt Cobain to them.
Yeah,
That's
I was
crazy.
turning. My mama still had a CD. I just seen it. But the name of my band for that shit, it was called Toxic Waste. The name of the song was
Wow.
Toxic Dump.
Toxic Waste. That's a great name.
Yeah,
That's amazing. Did you pick that name?
yeah,
That's a great name.
Pretty dope, though.
That's a
good
fucking great
experience,
name.
though.
yeah.
Speaking
I'm
of-
sorry.
Shout
Speaking
out
of-
mom too though for putting
speaking
you
of-
in
Oh
the
yeah, shout out to my mama.
Speaking of
Shout out
names,
to Modesta. I just got her name tatted.
oh shit.
She don't know yet. I told her I wasn't gonna get it.
Yeah, okay.
Oh,
Hopefully
mama.
she don't see this interview.
Hey, she might. You never know.
Yeah.
So,
she gonna see that shit eventually.
How-
All moms say that, and then
how-
when you get the tat, they're
Oh
like,
yeah,
"Aw."
yeah. See, like I got like all these. I told you she's so religious. She cried when I got my first tat.
oh no.
her baby. She was like,
Yeah, she.
When you
yeah.
so you came up with Toxic Waste. I'm assuming you created Captain Crunch. Where did you get that name from?
Okay, so the thing is,
Tell the
Yeah, you were
legacy,
talking
the
about-
story.
I've actually never talked about this on the interview. So when I was like 14 or 15, shit, how old are sophomore? When you're a sophomore in high school, how old are you?
You're right. 15.
15. When I was like 15,
15,
So, like,
16.
I had like got kicked off the basketball team and shit.
Smoking that
Nah, it wasn't
I
even.
done died
It
for
wasn't.
this.
It wasn't even because of that. You would think it would be for some shit like that, but I didn't even start smoking until I was like 18. But like, we were running like, you know what suicides are and shit like that.
Yeah, yeah.
Jesus.
We were running suicides, and like, I was tired, so like I didn't do like one of them. And this one yeah, let me adjust the mic.
Go
Hold
for it.
up. Yeah, we were running suicides and shit, and I stopped. Like I was like jogging one of them, or I was like half doing it. And this one kid that ended up actually being my friend later, he was like, "Oh, yo, coach, like, they say he said my." I was about to say he said my last name. I'm not about to say it on camera,
Yeah.
but he was like, "Oh, didn't run his suicides." So like I'm like, bro, fuck you talking about, bro? Why are you snitching on me to the coach? Like
Right.
I was just
That's
like,
some bitch shit.
I was like, it is some
That
whole,
nigga's
it
a
was
bitch.
it was some whole shit.
Yeah.
Nah, he's my man now. Shout out to Chris Gates, man. But
Shout out.
yeah, I still, but nah, goddamn. So I started arguing with him and shit, and the coach was like, go to the locker room. Da, 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 da. So like, yeah, ended up, but I wasn't that good. Basketball wasn't my calling. So anyway, so after I got kicked off that shit, I just really had a bunch of like free time on my hands. And I told you I was already pretty into like rap music and shit at that point. This is
Right.
when I was really listening to like, this is when like Chief Keef dropped Back from the Dead, like all them early shit. I was getting
Shout
like
out
in
Chief
I was
Keef.
really getting into like early Chicago like drill music.
Drill shit, yeah.
And like not even specifically drill shit, but also the auto tune shit and shit like that too. And like goddamn, yeah, I just started fucking around on FL Studio and shit.
That's
Like,
on the
like
actual
my
program.
my first beats were whack as fuck. Like I didn't like
We
this
all
was
start
this was this
somewhere.
was really before the age of like YouTube tutorials. You know now you can go and search on YouTube like
Oh,
any
yeah.
type of beat you want to learn how to make. You can like if you want to say Pierre Bourne type beat, like you'll find 20 tutorials.
I see
Oh,
you
yeah.
posted that.
You'll
story
find that
for
shit on
ATL
TikTok.
type beat.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah, nah. But it
Yeah.
wasn't like that. It wasn't like that back then. I pretty much taught myself how to make beats and shit. Like just fucking
Shout
around.
out
Like
FL for making some geniuses out
yeah.
here,
So
man.
like how I used to treat like the guitar shit. How I would just go at it obsessively.
Yeah.
I would literally like, bro, cause I used to get prescribed like y'all know what Vyvanse is?
Yeah.
It's like Adderall and shit.
Yeah.
But I got prescribed for it cause I couldn't focus in school.
Right.
So I would just not take that shit for school. I would just go to school and shit, and I would come home and I would take a Vyvanse and I would just make beats until like 1 a.m. Go back to
Wow.
school the next day.
Wow.
So I did that every day for like. Well, I didn't take Vyvanse
But-
all the time, but I did that shit like
but you
Good-
used it
a decent amount.
rather than
a decent amount.
rather
yeah.
rather than use
Shout
that
out to
shit.
Vyvanse.
Shout
I
out
don't
to
take that
Vyvanse.
shit anymore, but shout out to Vyvanse.
But it did build the man who's Captain Crunch as
Shit.
far as helping you sit down and focus on beats.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now we were talking about
Yeah, cause
Is
I
it
do
the
I
same
do
thing
have
as Addy?
I have ADHD so
Right.
bad, bro.
Similar.
It's same
Similar.
thing as Addy?
similar property.
It's like similar to Addy, but like it has a little bit of like a dopamine kick, so it gets you kind of like high a
Happiness.
little bit, like
Oh, that's better than Addy.
So Captain Crunch, let's get to that. 'Cause
Captain Crunch.
You were talking about how you landed on the name.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, bro, I totally got off track, bro. That's
No,
what
you
I'm saying.
did.
My ADHD doing it right now.
Did it right
But
now.
here. So when I made my SoundCloud, I couldn't think of a name,
Right.
and I used to be a big fan of like MF Doom and shit.
Hell yeah.
Shout
So
out.
I had
Rest
this
in peace.
kind of plan formulating in my 15-year-old brain. I'm like, bro, I'm gonna go by Captain Crunch. He's like gonna be like a super villain. I was gonna make like
like
a
Mad
he was gonna
Villainy.
be like an evil version of this guy.
Yes.
Like I had a whole plan. I was gonna make somebody make a mask and shit.
wow.
Like I had a whole plan behind this shit.
you should
I
still
don't
do
even
it.
I don't even eat Captain Crunch cereal.
Till
like,
today with us.
Nah, like I'm not gonna say like I never ate it ever, but like I was.
You don't keep it.
We gave you the rare crunch.
you
I
got-
know y'all did. Y'all blessed.
Come on. Come on.
Y'all
Can we
blessed
get
it up.
I want Captain Crunch to spin this wheel.
All right, so he was
Let's
talking about-
let's bring the wheel out.
I want to see this mask. I wonder what.
But
the
yeah,
mask
but
is.
low key, I didn't even like the name. Like after like bro, not even till like before I even got done with high school. Like after like a year, I was over it.
Yeah.
But like by junior year and shit, like okay, so I had made like the first thing that I kind of got problem before my beats. Like I made like a fucking diss song, rapping to this other high school. It was whack as fuck. I hope nobody ever finds that shit.
Is it on SoundCloud or something?
Hell
somewhere?
no, I deleted the fuck out of that shit. And it was
Wow.
under another name, but like, yeah. So everybody was already calling me Crunch and shit.
Wow.
So it was like I can't really change my name.
Yeah, it was solidified.
Yeah,
You
it's
had to do it.
solidified. I'm Captain Crunch.
You
Beats
Captain
forever.
Crunch forever, bro.
Yeah.
Let's let him spin the wheel. So you
Boom.
get 3 spins on this wheel. It's got a bunch of different shit.
Yeah, boom.
So you just spin it and we'll see what
let's
happens.
Let's put it in the front, right?
Yeah, yeah. Let
Boom.
the audience see the shit. All right. Captain Crunch, you get 3 spins.
Paul, spin it hard. Shit grub. Do we have something for him? Hold on.
No.
Oh yes, don't worry. We got some.
What shit, bro?
So you basically try a bunch of snacks. We already gave you Captain Crunch, but we'll give you something else. And you're just gonna basically try this and tell us if it's gas or trash.
Ooh, peach cobbler.
Try one for us and tell us what you
Get him in
think.
front of the mic. Just scoot over here
Oh,
real
so
quick.
you
yeah.
get-
Oh yeah, I'm tripping. My
Yeah,
bad.
put it on my-
So basically, you're gonna try this real quick and tell us if it's gas or trash.
Bro, this podcast is tight, bro. I fuck with y'all way harder than No Jumper.
Thank you, man.
Thank you. Hold on.
I don't know. Hold on.
So you're just gonna tell us, is that gas or trash?
Boom! I fucked up this shit.
Yeah.
Okay, it's gas. You get another spin. Let's see what he gets this time. Must be some crazy shit.
Oh, I didn't do it right.